This next guy, yeah, you're right. Rolling. That's it. This next guy. Coming to the stage, he's been coming here for a few weeks now. He's one of the newbies like the rest of us. But I gotta tell you, pleasant fella. Had some vodka with him outside of a bowling alley once. And yeah, all right. Matthew Parsons, everybody, clap it up.
Yeah.
See how we make memories?
First and foremost, I just want to say to start out, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. When I was growing up, my mother used to spoil me and my brother. We'd always get everything that we wanted. One of my favorite games that I got one year was the elephant game. It was basically this blue plastic elephant that connected its mouth to this long trunk tunnel that shot air up and out of it. At the bottom of the elephant, you insert these little plastic butterflies that would shoot up out of the trunk tunnel when you try to catch as many as you could of a net. So right around puberty, I guess I decided to remove that trunk tunnel connected to my elephant, and oddly enough, it still had suction and was blowing air out of it. So I flipped the switch on my elephant, and I was assisted my first blowjob by Hasbro. My mother was constantly having to replace the batteries out. After growing a little, finishing my abuse on the animal kingdom, my parents got me my very first Dirt Devil. Man, that Hoover worked me good. I guess you could say that I had a pretty interesting childhood. I got a friend that I hang out with, and she loves children, but she hates animals. Every time she comes over, she complains about the amount of cats that we have in our house. The last time she came over, she made a comment. I don't know whether to take it seriously or as a joke, but she said, I want to do you a favor. Let me call up the SPCA. You don't need all this extra stress in your life. Let's go ahead and have these things taken out and put down. I was sort of left feeling agitated, but I received a phone call from her last week, and she said she had some wonderful news. She said that she was pregnant. I said, okay, well, I guess it's my turn to do you a favor. Let me go ahead and call up Planned Parenthood. You don't need all this extra stress in your life. Let's go ahead and have that thing ripped out and put down. I'm just kidding, guys. Relax. You know, men can have abortions as well. I get rid of kids on a daily basis while I watch Pornhub. I sort of learned over time that you can't combine a leg day at the gym the same day that you masturbate. I'm left with a satisfying orgasm only to be rewarded with a Charlie horse. I guess it's God's way of getting back at me for child neglect. So I went into work this morning, and my team lead showed up with a new hairstyle, and let me mention that she's black. So the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't know any knowledge on the whole ethnic hairstyles and all, but my first reaction was, wow, you must have had some fast-acting shampoo and conditioner because your hair grew real quick over Christmas break. I guess that shows how white I am. I'm actually super white. My work outfit, I show up in a pair of short shorts, long white ankle socks, a t-shirt tucked in, and workout gloves. I come off looking like Laura Croft from Tomb Raider. A private school child who ventured out of Bible study and discovered a tattoo parlor. A camp counselor fresh out of prison. For some reason, a lot of drug users reach out to me and they ask if I'd like to smoke meth. I don't know why. I guess it's the neck tattoo, because I got a full set of teeth, so. I don't know if you guys noticed, but meth addicts always have one thing in common. They always decorate their room with these pink or fluorescent purple lights they hang up. That's like the bat call for meth addicts. There's got to be something in those bulbs, something that triggers the users. It's kind of like the bug zappers for tweak addicts. When I first moved to Virginia Beach, my roommate at the time was a meth addict, and he used to get angry and scream at me and not be able to explain himself. It's probably because he was a few teeth short of yesterday. I still can't get over the fact he came home one day and he said, he came home with a box of Crest White strips. And I just started laughing. I'm like, dude, I don't think it's going to help your problem. And he started screaming at me, throwing stuff in the kitchen. He reached into the back of the refrigerator and pulled out a Lunchable and tossed it at me, and it just bounced off my chest and hit the floor, and I figured, you know what, I didn't eat lunch that day, so fuck it, so I picked it up and started eating it. I said, you know what, when you're done with that box of white strips, whatever you have left over, could I have the rest of it? He's like, why? I'm like, because judging from what I'm seeing, you're only going to be whitening about 4 or 5 teeth, so thank you so much, that's my time.